Meghalaya BJP Vice President Bernard N. Marak has alleged that ex-militants who surrendered their arms have not received the promised rehabilitation package and livelihood assistance from the government. He stated that many former members of militant organizations, including the GNLA, the ANVC and ANVC-B, are still awaiting the benefits assured to them when they joined the mainstream. According to Marak, the failure to implement these assurances has led to growing dissatisfaction among former militants. While he dismissed the possibility of resurgence in militancy, he emphasized that frustration, uncertainty and economic struggles persist within these groups. Marak urged the government to fulfill its commitments, ensuring financial assistance and support for those who renounced violence in pursuit of a better life.
All those who have joined the mainstream from the militancy background, be it GNLA, ANVC, ANVC-B and others, most have not got the rehabilitation package. The rehabilitation package which was assured to them is still pending to most of the cadres, and the livelihood program and the assistance which was assured to them when they joined the mainstream has not been followed up by the government. They may not be rise in the militancy, but there is a dissatisfaction, there is a discontentment, there is a doubt, and there is a struggle among the former cadres of this different militant organization. So I request the government to take care of the youths, especially those who have been assured to give a better life, to give financial assistance for their livelihood.
All right, my colleague Biplab Dey joins us live at this point in time for all the latest. So, Biplab, Bernard Marak, the Meghalaya BJP Vice President, raises a very pertinent issue here, isn't it? Proper rehabilitation of former militants is a very important and integral part of ensuring lasting peace in the region. So, do we have an exact number on how many such former militants who have joined the mainstream are yet to receive their rehabilitation packages, Biplab?
As for Bernard Marak, at least from the ANVC-B, the militant group that he was earlier leading, 103 cadres are yet to be paid. Are yet to be given the rehabilitation package. Similarly, I think the numbers would be very similar, even with the GNLA as well as the ANVC. The signing of the peace pact took place in 2014, but even 11 years after, it seems verification's been done at least 5 times on this, but there's been no, there's actually been no assurances given to the ex-militants for any kind of assistance in their livelihood programs.
Right. And Biplab, in this regard, have any further appeals been made by the former insurgents in question for receiving the said packages?
Yes, I'm aware of the fact that they'd actually written to the government as well as to their respective SPs, in relation to the rehabilitation packages, and they've been assured that things would be hastened up. But as of now, we haven't really seen any haste in terms of things getting worked out. Now, Bernard, when I spoke to him this afternoon, has said there seems to be a lack of political will, because of the fact that the settlement actually took place during the time of Dr. Mukul Sangma, whereas the present government is led by the NPP's Conrad Sangma. So he believes there looks to be political lack of political will in terms of settling what was earlier promised to them, despite the fact that the central government has always been reiterating with the state that they need to verify. If they find any, they need to first of all check, and if they find any discrepancies, to re-verify whether these people were actually a part of the militant group or not. But it's been Bernard says it's been 5 times that the verification has taken place, but there has been no assurance of the rehabilitation package coming to them.
All right. And also, Biplab, following these fresh appeals that have been made that you mentioned, has there been any sort of tentative time frame that has been put forward by the ruling dispensation as to when they can expect the fulfillment of the assurances?
we actually aren't aware of anything, because this statement is being given today by Mr. Marak. Earlier, of course, when we spoke to the respective SPs earlier, they stated that, more or less almost everything has been, worked out, and the packages should have been given to them. Bernard has also said that there was another part of the same pact wherein the government was actually supposed to be helping these militants after coming out of militancy with, with some form of employment, or any employment generation thing that they could have come up with. But according to him, there has been no initiative from the state government to try and give these people any form of livelihood which would sustain them and not ensure that they went back to militancy. As of now, the question of militancy arising again in Garo Hills seems to be very remote. Though, there are some murmurs. Just a few days ago, when somebody posted on a social media page about the fact that GNLA has resurfaced, but the police has come down very strategically. The police has assured everybody that no such thing is happening.
All right, Biplab, thank you very much for all those details, and do keep us updated on any further developments.